Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another manga review. And this is Bleach Volume 2 with the cover of Ruki on there. Whoa! She looks kind of more mature than her later ones, but we'll see about that later on with all the major volumes that come out and in. So this volume follows, of course, our main character Ichigo in fighting his first, major talking hollow that has a scheme. We find out more about other hollows that are schemers and dreamers and yada yada. And this one is the very first one that we find out pure evil, killed people when he was alive, and keeps killing people as a hollow. And of course, this involves one of many characters in the group, Chad. And Chad is trying to save this little parakeet that the hollow is using to draw other people around it to kill people. Way to go. You probably could have done better there, son, but he probably had a plan that sucks. Anyway, of course, then we get in the fight with Rukia and Ichigo, and Ichigo finds out that his sister hasn't been feeling well because she has a connection with the souls where Yuzu kind of doesn't. She doesn't have a connection, doesn't feel anything. Whereas Ichigo and Karin kind of do. So that is kind of also an interesting thing. So basically she has to come home from school, which you don't get to see the school part, you just see her walking home at that point. Which is interesting, a little more detail that she feels horrid and decides to come home from school. Which, I love that because she's in elementary school and there is no possible way, either in my one or even middle school, was there a way you could just walk out of the building? Never. You could never do that. And just go home. So that's kind of interesting. So, with now, Ichigo, of course, takes his sister back home. She gets some rest. He comes back into the fight. We, of course, have Rukia fighting this hollow and gets his little weird parasites things that go out. He has a tuning fork, basically, as a tongue, and can explode those things, and that really, once again, hurts people. Who'da thunk? Of course, Ichigo comes in, kicks his butt, and we get the first glimpse of a Hellgate. So, because, like I said, he was a murderer in his real life, and a murderer afterwards, he doesn't get to go to the Soul Society and be cleansed. Nope, he gets to go to hell, because he's a bad person. So we get the first look of the Hellgates, and the thing that I, realized is that when they close, they almost sort of crack. Which, no offense, there's probably more people that go to hell. Other than the copious amounts of people that go to heaven or to the Soul Society in this manga. But, if it cracked a little bit just for that person, let's just say the 2% of people that do go to hell, or more, you never know, wouldn't that thing be, crumbling or something? Is somebody maintaining those gates? I don't know. It doesn't really explain why that happens. It just kind of happened. Other than the Hellgate part, which is really cool. And then and that kind of goes over a couple chapters, so understandable. Then we go into our next part that, we have, it's not the parakeet part. It's, cone part. Okay. So, it is now going with that, Rukia can't always push Ichigo into being his kind of soul person. So he has to have this special candy, this soul candy that basically replaces the soul so that the body doesn't look like a dead body on the street. Because that can be a legit thing. Who'd have thunk? So we get our first glimpse into a mod soul. And of course, he acts quite normal and then is like, I am free! And he does a lot of crazy antics, which of course Ichigo is then helping and killing souls until he tries to come back, and Cone basically jumps out the window of a 5-story building of a school. Yeah, a lot of people see this. And he's jumping around and all this stuff. And you find out that his sisters also see this and are like, Ichigo! And it's like, that's not Ichigo. Ichigo cannot jump that high. I think they said like 12 feet or something like that, which that's a bit tall, but okay, manga. I get what you're saying. So of course, Ichigo finally goes up, finds him, and he and the Mod Soul both fight this hollow and then kill it. And the Mod Soul is like, I deserve to live. I wouldn't kill anybody. I really wouldn't hurt anything. I just wanted to live. Everyone deserves a chance to live, don't they? That's when Urahara, who really gets introduced in this volume, kind of comes and pops out and is, now becoming one of our more major characters. And so he pops his product out and is like, I'm sorry, I sold you this wrong, Rukia. Let me get you a new one. She's like, wait a second, I do want a refund, but I want to keep that. Then it does, and it will become Cone. I don't know on the Richter scale of like favorite characters he's on, but I really do like Cone. He's an adorable little munchkin who's an idiot, but he's an adorable little munchkin, and I really kind of do like him. Even though he's not like even on my top 10 favorite characters. I'd have to go over it. If you guys want me to do a top 10 of my favorite Bleach characters of the whole Bleach series, definitely tell me in the comment section below. But he is one of my more likable ones. And this is, I can feel that it's slowly getting into more of the story. This was also, I think this was maybe like a couple episodes in the anime, and then like an episode just for Cone. Other than, more about it. But it's kind of weird. Because this is like, most of the book is the fight with the Hollow. And then a bit of Cone to kind of dash it all together. Like a little ice cream. Trying to get it all around. So this is still pretty good. I still recommend this, even at volume 2. Which, once again, there's a lot of volumes. A lot. But I'm still happy enough to read it because I love Bleach. And so far, still pretty cool. So I would recommend this one. I'm going to go 16 and over because it is not real violence. Not technical violence. So, if you like this video, definitely leave a like. Leave it in the comment section below. Have you read Bleach Volume 2? What do you think about it? And do you have a specific character or moment that you liked from this one? I will admit, when it got closer to the end of the manga, I did like meeting Cone, and he's just cool. So, if you haven't subscribed already, definitely do, because I do upload videos every day from Sunday to Saturday, Monday to Sunday. Whenever you need a video, I got you covered. Something new, something old, something long, or just something different. And if you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, the links are down below. And I hope that you are having a very wonderful, wonderful day. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.